wants to go right after him, and that's what he's doing. He's not wasting no time.
And Fundora, on his part, said, I know what this fight's going to be. I want to make it a war. So he comes right out. Hard body shot there with the left hand. Again, we have this projection of Fundora. We see him at 6'6", which is unheard of in this weight class, or even the next two weight classes. And we say, hey, how come you don't fight tall? Fight tall. Lennox, I think he is what he is, and we'd have to start just appreciating that.
Yeah, but I mean, this fight is fighting a little tall. You know.
Ooh, caught there.
Oh.
Cota caught him with an uppercut and a hook as well. Able to wing some shots, and now Fundora's getting tagged.
Yeah, Cota's throwing some wild shots. I mean, they're looping shots, but they're effective.
Fundora just can't stay there and take a picture, as they say. Oh, a beautiful combination by Fundora. Another uppercut and hook combination landing.
Cota did the smart thing. He got hurt, and he held on.
They're slugging away, boy, at close quarters. Both men seem to want this fight. And want it right there.
Yeah, Cota's throwing some bombs right now.
They are looking for maximum leverage on power shots. Long left hand from Fundora. Cota's got to keep those hands up because the punches are coming from above. Fundora nails him with a left hand.
Oh, they both nailed each other.
Cota landing a left hand as well. Shorter and choppier, but he is right there. You see the huge height difference, 5'11" to 6'6". But Cota's a strong man, 33 years old.
Cota got him with a nice right there. You know, Fundora has to really be concerned about defense when he's throwing his punches.
Cota comes off a knockout win over Thomas Lamana, who got knocked out earlier tonight. But he put a beating on Lamana and just wouldn't stop. So this guy can slug. Fundora not moving his head very well. Right there to be hit. Again, very good offensively. Don't see great defense from him yet as yet in this fight.
And Cota just wants to stay close to him. He wants to stay in punching range. Doesn't want to stay too far from Fundora.
Cota moving in, eats an uppercut from Fundora. Is able to slip under that left hand. I wonder even though we've got Sean Porter and Mikey Garcia up there. They're fighting at 147, but Sean could easily go up to 54. How would you fight a guy like this? You know, what do you do?
It would be difficult. Fundora coming back with some good combination, catching Cota.
That was some first round.
That was the best first round tonight.
Which is saying something.
Yes.
We've had some good ones, but wow.
And this is where Cota scores early. He comes around with a looping.
They weren't just flicking out a jab, Lennox.
No, he means business. They weren't no soft shots. Straight to it again.
Fundora off back-to-back knockout wins. And you see the power punches right here. It's 27 to 15. So they threw for over 110 power shots. Again, lots of power shots. And landing the shots as well. Fundora getting the better of it, but he's in for real against the veteran Cota. Both winging shots now at close quarters.
There you go.
Mentioned Fundora knocked out Nate Gallimore, who's a solid contender last August. Then he made easy work against Habib Ahmed in December, knocked him out in the second round. But Lennox, I think it's fair to say he was not tested the way he's been tested already by Cota.
Right now, you know, he needs to take a step back and make room for his punches so he can throw some combinations right now.
In those fights, again, we have been, as we've sat here ringside, reasonably critical of the way Fundora does not seem to use his advantages, which is, again, his height. But when he's knocking guys out, like, who are we to say? Now we're seeing where, all right, perhaps it's not smart, just wing shots on the inside against a man who's built like this.
Yeah, but Fundora is doing the right thing. After throwing the combinations, kind of bumping him away, trying to give himself some room.
Cota trying to fight off the ropes. Hard body shot he's able to land with that right hand.
Sometimes you have to be careful when guys against the ropes because they use the ropes to spring right to get you, especially if you step back.
Fundora is smothering Cota right now, trying to get a little bit of room. He really doesn't have it. Cota is able to get the better of things on the inside. There's a smattering of blood. I don't know where that's from. I guess that's from Cota's face. I just can't see it because Fundora's on top of him. And now he's pattering him. Cota is trapped in the corner. He's got to get out. Eats another left hand.
Fundora throwing some great uppercuts.
I tell you, Fundora has just been smothering Jorge Cota. I'm still looking for that blood. I can't see it. I know it's coming from somewhere. It's on the shoulders of Fundora. He is not letting Cota breathe. There it is. I saw off the nose, I believe. So he must have cut him, Lennox, with one of those uppercuts.
And, you know, it's funny. You usually tell a tall guy, don't bend down. But, you know, Fundora, when he bends down, he gets a lot of leverage behind his uppercuts and hooks.
And that was another good left hand from Fundora. Now he's winging a right hand, trying to trade shots. Cota firing back. Fight in a phone booth with a man 6'6", 154. Good hard left hand again.
This Fundora pushing Cota back so he can get some punching room. This is what he needs to do. He has to do that.
And the funniest thing on the screen right now, round 2 of 12. The fact that this is scheduled for 12. I mean, there ain't no way, Lennox, right?
No, I don't know if this fight's going to go 12.
Not the way they're throwing it right now. Winging uppercut from Fundora. Solid action through 2 rounds. We've got this fight, we've got the semifinal, and then there is the former heavyweight champion of the world, Andy Ruiz. First bout since his series of matches with Anthony Joshua. Chris Arreola, he's faced Vitaly Klitschko, he's faced Deontay Wilder, had his shots at the title. Very calm, focused. He comes in the lightest of his career, 228.5, but the fans are solidly behind Andy Ruiz, 70% out there. And you can tweet your vote to @PBC on Fox. 70% going to Ruiz by KO. Another 18% Ruiz decision. I think Lennox taking the pulse of people out there. Everybody likes this fight, but everybody thinks Andy Ruiz is eventually going to win.
No, well, I think those numbers have to come up because Chris Arreola took this fight very serious. He's not coming down to lay down. So those numbers are going to go up.
You can see the marked up face. Jorge Cota getting right after it.
Straight at it again.
Across the ring. I mean, he's marked up, he's cut up, he eats an uppercut there, but you got to give Cota credit. He actually wants to win this fight, so he runs out at Fundora for round 3. Able to land a left hand. Overhand lefts, able to land, and there's a little blood now from Fundora. Or that could be Cota's blood on Fundora.
You know, a lot of people think that Fundora is boxing this fight wrong, but this is how he fights.
Yep.
He loves to fight like this. This is the fight he loves to fight.
Just that Cota is very good on the inside, and he eats another shot. Fundora is really putting a whooping on Cota, but Cota is still there and still dangerous.
I basically haven't seen Fundora ever box. You know, this is the way he boxes from the beginning.
Yep. But this is against a tougher man. Now, the Cota has been in there with Jamel Charlo. He got stopped. He lost close to Jason Rosario, and he got knocked out by Erickson Lubin when Lubin was on the way up. So when he's fought the top guys, he has lost, but he's lost close to Rosario. And again, he's a step up in class for Fundora.
Yeah, Cota needs to move his head. You know, his head's in one place and needs to move it side to side, especially when he's leaning over like that. Because Fundora throws great uppercuts, great body shots.
Good job by Ray Corona not getting involved. And now you see him step in, but he let that play out. You can let guys fight out, and there it is. Nice shot there by Fundora. You don't have to keep breaking guys up and fight out.
And none of these guys are electing to hold.
Right. They want to fight on the inside, so let them fight. Good body shot by Fundora. Another one. Busting up Cota on the inside, but he's able to take it for now. Tries his own combination.
Fundora made a good move, not letting his back hit the ropes. He turned Cota around.
Lennox, I like when Cota throws multiple shots to the body. You have to throw combinations against Fundora. Now it's Fundora throwing combinations at Cota. Good uppercut lands from Fundora. Again, both shots landing, scoring shots. Right on top of each other, chopping at each other.
Yeah, Cota needs to move that head inside a little bit.
Good right hand by Cota. Able to move the head back on Fundora. You don't want to eat too many of those. Big uppercut again by Fundora. Cota eats a good shot. He's got a good chin.
He eats a good shot. He's tough.
Trying to get some room, pushes him back. Final seconds. You wonder if he has the skill level to change the equation on Fundora, because Fundora is just, outlanding Cota by a wide margin. See the shots landed, 99 to 51, so just about a 2-to-1 margin on total punches landed. Body shots, it's 18 to 10 in favor of Fundora.
Fundora would have a lot more success if he just took a step back.
He got a little range there.
Yeah.
Lennox right, and now he gets tangled up, but you're right. From there, only one man can land, and that's Fundora. He lands with an uppercut.
Yeah, all he has to do is take a step back and then throw the uppercut and hooks, and he should be more successful.
Pace slowing down just a bit here in round 4. Again, it was a breakneck pace through 2. Another right hand lands by Fundora. I mean, these guys are fighting chest to chest in each other's grill. You watch old tapes, Lennox, guys fighting in the 50s and the 60s, whether it's the world champions, Tony DeMarco, guys like that, Bobo Olsen, they would get on top of each other, there'd be no holding, and they would just fight this close.
Yeah.
15 rounds.
Oh, I've seen some of those fights, and both guys are usually bloody.
Yeah, and they would just trade, and they just let it go. That used to be the art of boxing. Again, it's a brutal art right now, but that's what you're witnessing. Both men want to fight and trade on the inside and break each other down. Look at that combination. Good sharp, punctuated with a big left hand from Fundora, and Cota looks hurt.
Fundora looks like he's setting him up right now.
Big winging shots, those are landing. Cota trying to stay on his feet, trying to get out of trouble, trying to get close. And now trying to hold on. Cota is hurt.
Cota's hurt.
No
right
question.
Now.
Staggered, trying to stay on his feet.
This is a dangerous spot right now for Cota.
He doesn't look good. Up on the ropes. Can Fundora land a few more? He's got a minute left in this round. Digs in a body shot.
And I would say this is a good time for Cota to hold, but there's no holding in him.
Big, hard left hand straight away. Cota trying to stay on his feet. He's wobbled. On shaky legs. Winging out his own hooks. Could be his last stand.
Cota's looking for that one punch.
Fundora trying to get a little space. Teeing him up. Firing from outside.
Referee's getting close.
Hard left hand.
Referee steps in. Yeah, he's stopping it. He's stopping it.
Ray Corona ends it. The fans are booing. He was taking a beating. The fans here in Carson want to see it end, and end in a fight, not by a stoppage. Cota, though, was hurt. I don't know what the right call is, Lennox.
He was hurt, but this is he'll go till he gets knocked out. He wants to go out on his shield, but there's so much fight in him. He hated the referee for stopping that.
And I would say I'm not disagreeing with Ray Corona. I don't know what the right call is. I'm not either. I would say
he's
normally,
closer to
normally, Lennox, you tell me. The first line of defense is your own corner,
yes,
right?
Yes.
Your own corner, and you see, look, that was a game effort by Cota, so he's telling the fans, and they appreciate that level of effort. But,
yeah.
And look, and that, a Mexican warrior out of Los Mochis, and the fans love him. But I would say it's the corner's job first to make that stoppage and say, we don't want to see it. Let's go back here and take a look at some of the action. There were hard flush shots, and there's no question Cota was hurt.
Yeah, Fundora with those uppercuts. He's giving himself some room so he could throw those uppercuts, and there was like 4 uppercuts in a row, and he just keep on punching. And you could see Cota. Here's a little bit more, some more uppercuts, combinations from Fundora.
But you see it in slow-mo, and it's really building a case for Ray Corona's stoppage. I mean, these are clean, hard shots.
And this is the end of the round, and, you could see Cota. Yeah, Cota was setting him up, landing some punches. He looked unstable, but he was throwing punches.
And at that point, Corona is only looking at Cota